Hey everyone, it's Hannah, duh. And I hope you're having a great day. I just felt like creating something today, and people have been wondering about my everyday makeup look, and so I thought I'd create a video about that. And I also hopped on Instagram and like did the little question, like ask me something on the story. So I have some questions that you guys, that's the back of it, but I have some questions written down that you guys asked me. And yeah, first things first, I'm gonna put up my hair featuring the Simply Hooked scrunchies. I'm so obsessed with these, you guys, so obsessed. Like let me see. Oh my god. So I got this yellow one, I got a black one, and then she also makes these crocheted velvet ones. Like, they are so cute. They are so cute. I love them. And I have even more by her that I use all the time. But I've been favoriting the yellow one, so I'm just gonna tie my hair. Sorry about this weird angle, but I kind of just do it sloppily and just throw like that, and she's up. And then I like to pull the sides a little bit just because I don't like it too tight against my head. And this is how you get the crazy bun. Alrighty, so I spray my face with the Mario Badescu, whatever. It feels so good. It's the facial spray with aloe, sage, and orange blossom. Oh, it feels so good just to kind of put moisture in my face. And then I use two different primers. I use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I have oily skin, so I've been really liking this Wet n Wild matte face primer. I'm like out of breath already. And then, oh, I just put like that much on me face. Warm it up in your hands. Take a brush and I dip it in that loose setting powder and put it on top of those primers that I just put on, because I feel like it just adds another layer and adds another thing the foundation can kind of stick to. The foundation I've been using, I recently just started because, yeah, I just started using, is the Wet n Wild foundation, Photo Focus foundation, and I've been really liking it. I think this shade's a tad bit dark for me, but I don't care. And it's in the shade Desert Beige, and then I just kind of blop it. I concentrate it more on the center of the face more than anything, and then whatever kind of spreads out, I just use that. What other YouTubers do I watch? Other YouTubers I watch and I love so much are the other native, Polly. She's hilarious. I love her vlogs and like her little, I guess, story times, just like about her life, and she's dope. I love Sierra Begay's vlogs about her travels, because she like travels a lot with her boyfriend and they do these awesome creative projects, and so it's cool to see kind of like a little bit behind the scenes of it. And who else? I love Jackie Aina. Jackie Aina is hilarious. I feel like on YouTube I can easily binge watch all her videos again and over and over and over again. That looks okay. Next thing that I also picked up recently and I love so much is a concealer by Milani. Oh my god. Milani Conceal and Perfect. This stuff is amazing. It's so like what do you call it? Pigmented. It's so pigmented, and it's thick, but it's also comfortable to wear if you're not like about that cake face life. But I wear this pretty much every day and I love it, and I'm in the shade Pure Beige, and with this I usually go right under the eye and kind of flare it out a little bit just to kind of brighten the brighten the under eye, and then kind of swoop it back so kind of my eyes just a little bit go more like like that. And then I go right on my forehead like so, and I bring it down on my nose. This is kind of a lot actually. And I bring it on my chin just to bring dimension to my face and conceal at the same time. But I feel like with that e.l.f. primer, the putty primer, I feel like it does makes a difference on my pores, because I've used so many primers where it says like poreless or it'll fill in your pores, and I put it on and it like hardly does anything. And I have really big pores, so that's like one of my things that I'm like, oh, I need my pores filled. Alright, so from there, after I blend the concealer into my foundation, I set all the creams with, again, it's called Revolution. I use this brand because it's at Ulta. I think this is like $4 or something, I don't know. But it's Revolution. I use the banana powder. And it's really, really nice. My brush. And before, when I first started doing makeup, I used to bake a whole bunch. But now I just kind of concentrate a lot of the powder like where my nostrils are, because that's where I get I start to get oily first, and then the rest of my face I kind of just do like a light dusting because that part doesn't really move. Then again, there you go. But yeah, before I used to put a ton of powder on, like all over. Alrighty, one of the questions someone asked me is what is one of my favorite brushes. I have maybe I think 3 or 4 favorite brushes, and one of them is this Morphe E4 brush. It's really nice for contouring. It's really soft and I love it, and it just fits like where I contour perfectly, which is like right here. And I go in with the NYX bronzer, matte bronzer. I use a NYX matte bronzer, and it's in the color Deep, and I just take my brush, pat it in there a little bit, swirl it around, tap at the exit, and from like the top of my ear to the corner of my mouth is like a general guideline for contouring, but I don't take it like all the way over there. I just kind of put the darkest part right there, and I pat it, and then I kind of slowly bring it down, and I carry it up to my temples a little bit, and then really just concentrate it right here first, and then I pat it inward towards my face like this, because Mama's got a good amount of face space. I'm just trying to bring more structure to it because she got a lot of cheek. Just kind of do this. Yes, I think contouring is my favoriteest part to do. Then I'm just gonna do the same to the other side. So I kind of just lift my little baby hairs and get in that hairline and start. I do the same thing where I start in this corner and then I bring it down. I'll bring it down just to add a little bit more shadow. You can kind of tell a difference. See, like this is contoured and it seems like it's lower, but this is uncontoured and it goes a little bit up. I love contouring so much. Ooh. And since I have one of these glorious things, I contour that too. Same brush, same bronzer, and I just kind of go, I put my brush right here and then I blend up like this, kind of just to make it a little bit more slim right here, and then I carry it up to my ear, bring it down. Ooh yeah. Another favorite brush of mine that I got at the 99-cent store of all places. Hold on. So I've been contouring my nose, and like I said, I found this brush. It's really cute to contour my nose, and I feel like it's been a game changer. I've just noticed it. No one else has noticed my nose contour, but I don't know, I just feel a little bit like extra with it, and I'm really liking it. So with this, you have to be really careful, just like 2 swipes, and this brush will do all the work for you. It's already angled, it's fluffied, so I just go right here and then kind of start right here and then bring it down. Sometimes I'll flip it over just so it blends out. You don't need to do a nose contour. There was just some times when I was taking like selfies or looking at myself in the mirror, like everything around was contoured and the middle of my face looks so flat. So I just wanted to add a little bit more dimension to it. And then I do contour the bottom of it a little bit. So it stopped recording because I didn't have enough storage on my phone. But it's okay. I was only a couple steps ahead, or 1 step ahead, but I contoured my nose, and then after that I highlight, which I was explaining about my favorite brush, which I just lost. Where did it go? So to highlight my nose, I use this brush. It's kind of like the other one where it's similarly shaped, where it's kind of like at an angle. It's fluffy as well, so it's really nice. And I use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlight. This is actually really bomb, and it's inexpensive and it's cruelty free. I used it in the shade Golden Flower. It's so pretty. Before I was cut off so rudely by my own phone, I dip the tip in, and then I go on my nose bridge, I dip more, and I do the tip of my toes, which, my toes, ew, my nose. I highlight the tip of my nose, and then with the same highlight, I go in with this Morphe brush, the M510. I think this is natural hair, I'm not really sure. And I dip in my brush like so. I already highlighted this part of my face, so I'll just do the other side. I place the brush right here first and just tap 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 that highlight, and then I go blend it up. I suck at talking, so welcome to my life. And then I tap some more and I just bring it down. Even though I have hella textured skin, everyone thinks I have nice skin, but I have hella textured skin. I love to highlight, like you can tell, like that's all imperfections, blah, but it's okay. I highlighted, and I love to add like a kind of more warm golden minimal shimmer bronzer just to warm up the face again. I apply the bronzer between my highlight and my contour, and just to kind of like melt everything together. So I start there and then I bring it to my cheeks. This is where I like to add more warmth and more color back into my face, like so. See, this is more warm. I put bronzer on my forehead as well to kind of add more warmth to it. Let's see, I feel like this is slipping. Sometimes like I'll add blush, which has been a favorite of mine recently. I go in with this California blush from Benefit Cosmetics, and it's super like corally pinky, and I go in with a Wet n Wild brush. Y'all, Wet n Wild, this like the white handled and the little pink top brushes, they're bomb. Elf has really good brushes, and that's what mostly is consisted of the brushes in my kit is Elf. So don't think you have to spend all that coin on like these high-end brushes to get a look. Like, I've been using these dollar brushes for a long time. But anyways, I picked this up, and I love to do a lot of blush, and like I'll go like this and put it like these. Ooh, yeah. And then I like to put it on my nose. But if I put too much on, which I probably did as I put more on, I will just go in with the brush I put my powder on and dust away the excess powder that I was baking with, and just go over the blush like so, like this, and then I'll spray my face. I use the Revolution Pro Fix Oil Control Fixing Spray. I drown myself with this spray, and I love it so much. I don't really fill in my brows anymore because, one, I feel like they're not the right shape, so I don't want to spend forever trying to fill them in correctly and get them like leveled or whatever. I'm waiting for them to get like really fluffy so I can go get them shaped professionally, but for now I just use a brow gel, and it's the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Mascara, which I love so much, and it's great, it's cheap, and it does the job for me. I first of all clean through my brows with a spoolie, like so. You always want to swirl your wand. You never want to go like this because that puts air and dries it out more. So you just swirl like so, and then light-handedly sweep it through your brows. It just kind of darkens your brows a little bit more. See? Nothing too crazy. Then I love this palette. I was gifted it. It's my, I just use this on my face. I don't use it on other people because it's well loved. As you can tell, that's my favorite shadow. And I'll usually go in with like a fluffy brush. I'll just dip into this shadow and blend it in, or just put it in the crease, really. Put it in the crease like so. I might just do one eye, stop recording, and then come back because I don't have that much room on my phone. Sorry, I'm using my phone as a mirror. I just lightly put that in the crease, and then I'll dab it on the outer crease, outer corner of my eye, like so. Reblend it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then this is another Wet n Wild. No, it's not Wet n Wild. It's NYX Roll-On Shimmer. I just pack this on my hand. This is in the shade Nude. It's just a shimmer, loose shimmer powder shadow. And then I put that right here. Oh, yes. Oh, girl. 2 shadows. And it makes it look like you actually put a whole bunch of effort into it. I am back. My eyes are finished. And isn't that great? Only 2 shadows. And it looks like I put so much effort, but really it was not that much at all. And I threw my mascara on off camera because I don't think you want to be looking at this face for like 3 or 4 minutes. The last step for my everyday makeup look is some lip balm. I use the Burt's Bees Pomegranate. I like this one because it's tinted a little bit and it actually really moisturizes my lips, and I just throw it on like so, and she done. She good. She's off to places. I don't know where I'm going, if I'm going anywhere specific, but I'm ready. Thanks again for tuning into ShaiHannahGans. We really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed my everyday makeup routine. Sorry if I didn't get to your questions. Hopefully I'll answer them later. Bye!